Hello, I'm Kate Wolf, and today I'll be going through how to shadow your learner as a parent with iLEAD Online. So any learners who are taking a class at iLEAD Online with us can have parents or EFs or guides have shadow accounts in order to monitor their progress. And we actually really encourage both parents and any other teachers or guides that their learners are working with to have those shadow accounts, because the more we can have, or the more people we can have supporting our learners and checking up on how they're doing, the better the chances of success. So to begin, you're going to want to request a shadow account through our main website. Let me go ahead and share my screen with you so that you can see. Okay, so you're going to go to ileadonline.org here, and you're going to go to contact, right? Contact info, and you're going to fill out a contact us form and just request a shadow account for your learner. Please be sure to include the learner's name and all of your information, and we will go ahead and create that account for you. And the shadow account allows you to view all of your learners' work as they're completing it, so that you can monitor grades and feedback and all sorts of good stuff. So once you've submitted this request and we've created your account, which should be done within 24 to 48 hours, you're going to get an email that looks something like this, right? That welcomes you to iLEAD Online, and that shows you basic instructions for how to log in and shadow your learner. Most importantly, it'll give you the URL to click on to take you to PowerSchool, and it shows you this, right, which tells you where to log on. And that will look something like this. Do not sign in with Google, because it won't let you. You're going to sign in down here with your username and password, which most often will be your first dot last name and then change me as your password, and then you can go ahead and go in and change it once you've logged in and gotten into your account. Once you're logged into your account, you'll see something like this. Today, I am pretending to be parent Jane Austen, who has 2 learners who are taking an iLEAD Online class with us. So the first thing that you're going to do when you go in to shadow your learner is you're going to go to people, and you're going to type in your child's name or children. So Hermione is Miss Austen's first child. Once she types it in, it'll pop up here. You're going to click Hermione, and you're going to click shadow this person. Now, this is what Hermione sees when she logs into the class. So you don't need to worry about this down here anymore. We're going to pretend to be Hermione now. So you go to My Classes, and you're going to select whichever class Hermione is taking that you want to check up on. So in this case, we're going to check into writing rules. There's a couple things that you can look at once you're inside of writing rules or your learners' classes. The first way you can check on progress is through looking at the grade books. You're going to go to grades and then grade books. And this is Hermione's grade book, and you can see that she has not turned anything in yet because of these dashes, except for assignment 1. On assignment 1, she received a 21 out of 30, right? And this is super important. There's some feedback here. So you can click on the comment bubble, and it shows some feedback instructing Hermione to follow the directions, and if she wants, revise her work for more points. And most of the facilitators with iLEAD Online really do encourage revision if a learner wants, in order to really learn the material well. So Hermione has that choice, and that's really useful for you to know as a parent, because then you can talk to Hermione about it if you want. Another way that you can check out Hermione's grades is through looking at activities, and then you can choose the type of assignments you want to look at. So in this case, we're going to check out assignments. And here's a list of Hermione's assignments, and you can see there's a green check mark next to week 1 because she has turned it in. If there's no green check mark, it means she has not handed in the work. And we can go ahead and look at her work, view work. Now it looks like it disappeared, right? But if you scroll down, there it is. And you can see she submitted her work as a PDF, and we're going to take a look at it. So it's downloaded it. And then I can go down here and open it up, and I can see this is what Hermione turned in. Okay. So I can kind of get some understanding of why she got the feedback that she did. Another way is, say we want to look at discussions, we can go back to activities, we can open up discussions, and you can see all of the discussion boards in the class, and you can actually go in and take a look at them too. You can open up this discussion board. Won't let you write posts, but you can see where it was in the class, right? So you can review any of the content that Hermione is going through. You can see her weekly schedule. This is where she needed to post her discussion board for Tuesday. And you can see those grades in her grade book, right? So here is where you have discussion boards, right? And she hasn't posted to the discussion board yet. One other useful tool for shadowing is to look at reports. So in this class, there's one report that has been posted, right, for writing rules. And typically, facilitators will post a report at the halfway point of a class, which is why this is the midpoint report, and also at the end of a class as part of their final grade. And you can click this, and you can see Hermione's report, right? So you can see she's not, at this point, she hadn't turned anything in yet. And this is a really easy way to take a look at everything at a glance, and any comments that were made in those comment bubbles appear on the report. But I would say that the best way to take a look at class progress in real time is through that grade book, right? Because reports are only published at the halfway point and at the end. So here we can see she turned in something after that report was initially published, and it does appear here. So again, shadowing is a great tool for parents to really be able to communicate with learners about their progress in their online classes. And we really encourage everybody who's working with these learners, parents, teachers, set instructors, EFs, guides, coaches, to request those shadow accounts. We are more than happy to make them, and also to answer any questions that you might have about shadowing. So thank you so much for your time, and please let us know if you have any other questions. Have a wonderful day.